Home security cameras record 40-year-old Ashley Smiley and her 14-year-old daughter, Carly Gregg, returning from school. Everything looks normal. Minutes later, the mother is shot 3 times and collapses. Carly walks into the kitchen and hides something from view, careful to keep it off camera. About an hour later, her stepfather, Heath Smiley, pulls up, unaware she has been waiting for him. When the door opens, he will have to fight for his life.
Hey, where's your wife at, bud? Where's your wife at?
She's dead on the floor in that room. She's shot me in the neck.
From the outside, the family looks normal. Mom is a well-liked teacher. Heath Smiley is a caring stepdad. Carly is bright, friendly, and active. Friends and teachers see a happy girl with simple hobbies and after-school activities. However, on March 19, 2024, everything changed. Investigators review the home security video. The mother goes to the kitchen, then toward Carly's room. Carly steps outside to play with the dogs. Everything looks calm. A moment later, she comes back in, walks to her parents' bedroom, and takes a handgun from her mother's side of the bed. She hides it from the camera, checks that her mom is not in the kitchen, then steps into her bedroom where her mom is. 3 shots crack through the house. Carly grabs the phone on the counter. Pretending to be her mom, she texts her stepfather and asks when he will be home. She also messages a school friend and tells him to come to the house. Then she video calls him and shows her mom lying unresponsive. Her friend asks if he should call 911, but she tells him no. Her stepfather texts back that he will be late. The delay keeps him away a little longer. Carly texts the same friend again. I put 3 in my mom. I have 3 more for my stepfather. He is on his way home now. She tells her friend to hide in the backyard to watch for her stepfather and to stay out of sight until he arrives. He has no idea what is coming. About an hour later, her stepfather walks into the house. Carly lifts the gun and fires, hitting his shoulder. He grabs the gun and wrestles it away from her. She jumps the fence and runs, and her friend runs with her. The cameras record them leaving. A nearby officer spots a girl who matches the description and pulls her over. He stops her and asks if she was involved in the shooting. She says yes.
What is this?
It's a GSR. It shows which hand did you shoot with?
Okay.
He handcuffs her and takes her to the station. Back at the house, first responders find the mother unresponsive in Carly's bedroom. Why would a 14-year-old do this? Friends say the mother had just found out Carly was vaping and using marijuana. She felt disappointed, not angry. Detectives find more. A note from the year before hints at deeper problems. Reports say Carly had been cutting her thighs. By late December 2023, her parents get her into therapy. In January 2024, a doctor gives her medicine for anxiety and depression. Carly later says the pills made her feel tense and on edge. In a journal entry on March 12th, 1 week before the shootings, she writes that she hears voices and feels numb. She also lists beliefs like, "It is okay to be evil, there is no God, you do not need family, and write your own destiny." These words worry investigators and doctors, and they later become key in court. Prosecutors offer a 40-year plea deal. Carly says no and chooses a jury trial. For first-degree murder, the possible sentence is life. For attempted murder, it is 20 years to life. There is also a charge for tampering with evidence. In court, the state says this case is about intent. They say Carly knew where the gun was, took it from her mother's side of the bed, kept it hidden from the cameras, fired 3 times, then texted while posing as Ashley. Later, she aimed at Heath and fired again. They say the steps show planning and purpose. The defense centers on mental illness. They say there was no record of abuse or violence in the home, no police calls, no history that points to a plan. A psychiatrist testifies that since about age 9, Carly felt depressed, heard voices, and on the day of the shootings, could not tell right from wrong.
March 12th of 2024, 1 week before the incident. So writing on March 12th, Tuesday, she writes, "I think I had a psychotic break earlier. The whole ordeal was quite silly. I actually spoke with one of the voices in my head. My particular friend and I were practically screaming, bloodthirstily and ravenously."
He says the illness was more severe than anyone knew. The state's forensic psychiatrist disagrees. He points to the journals and to the choices Carly made that day. His opinion is that she knew what she was doing and knew it was wrong. The jurors hear both experts, then listen to the people who knew Carly best. Heath takes the stand and calls Carly a sweet girl. He says after he was shot, he grabbed the gun and thought someone else might be in the house. He mentions a past school incident where Carly brought a knife and says he and the mother kept an eye on her medicine. The jury returns with its decision: guilty of first-degree murder, guilty of attempted murder, guilty of tampering with evidence. The judge sentences Carly Madison Gregg to life in prison without parole. She is held in a secure juvenile facility for violent offenders and will be moved to an adult prison when she turns 18. Her mother, Ashley Smiley, will never see another student graduate, never hug her daughter again, never know why. And Carly? She sits in a cell, perhaps still hearing those voices, still wondering if the medication made her do it, or if something darker was always inside her. The truth may never be fully known, but one thing is certain. On March 19th, 2024, a 14-year-old girl made a choice that destroyed 3 lives forever.